I'm doing this video today because we broke our coffee pot. You may have done the same thing. If so, this will give you some help. One of the things about this coffee pot that's built for this unit is that when you slide it in, it pushes up a check valve that allows you to take the coffee pot off before the coffee's fully brewed, and it holds it in the holder until you push it back in again. Well, that's something we were willing to live without. So, if you take the, and I don't even know what this is called, but it holds your filter in there with your coffee. There's a little check valve in the bottom of this, and if your hands are small enough and your fingers are strong enough, you can reach down and there's a little rubber grommet that you can pull off, and this will pop out. You need this piece out because if it's in, it will close it off and it will just run over the edges. So you have to take this out if the pot is not there to release the check valve. So as you can see, this has just a hole in the bottom. What that means is when it's brewing, if you take the pot out, it's going to leak onto the bottom. So you have to take that out for this suggestion to work. So what we have done instead is, first we had this in the pantry. This is a big soup bowl, and this fits on and it works okay. The only problem my wife had with this is because it's a cup, it doesn't have a spout, and it was very difficult for her to pour with. So this is about a 4-cup, 5-cup holder, a soup cup, whatever. And it worked okay, but she found this one worked better because she can pour with this. Now this has a unique handle, and it's pretty big. This is about 5.5 or 6 cups, and it slides under, and she puts her coffee in and fills up the bowl however far she had coffee for. And of course, with these you can set how much coffee. And my wife usually uses it at 3 or 4 cups, and this more than handles that. So that works fine, and with the spout she can pour it, and again that works fine. So you can use these, anything like this. Now this they call a batter bowl, and this is a small batter bowl, but it does have a handle, it does have a spout, it's big, and it has the proper size. One of the critical things that you have to keep in mind is this has to be able to fit into the table, or it's a little inconvenient. And this has to be a maximum of 4 inches, and the height can be no more than 4 inches. A little less is better, so that it clears to get under the bottom of this piece. So basically, you can use any pot you can find that you like that is shorter than 4 inches, has a bottom of about 4 inches or less, and of course the curvier the design, the more it mimics the way this popped out. And you can see they're similar. The pot still holds a little more. The chances of finding a pot, from what I've experienced, are next to nil. Now this happens to be a KitchenAid brand, or whatever. Yeah, KitchenAid brand. We like the coffee pot. It's very serviceable. We couldn't find another 8-cup coffee pot. We couldn't find another 8-cup coffee brewer. So that's why we went to this alternative to make the coffee brewer still usable. And hopefully, if you can't find a coffee pot replacement, this will work for you too. That's it. That's all I got.